guys, ooh, sorry, that was terrible. I got a bigger flower now because we are making poinsettias. We are starting our Christmas flowers. I have everything already done. It's already pretty much set up, except for my center color, which that can wait. But I'm going to show you how I pipe these. I use two different tips. This is a Wilton 366. It's the larger size to the Wilton 352. And of course I have my Wilton 352. And on the center color I have a Wilton 2 Rider tip. So, and I'm using, most poinsettias have a yellow center, but I am using gold just because I'm extra. So I'm gonna try to get started. I tried to pipe one off camera about 10 minutes ago and it wasn't quite set up enough. So I'm just twisting my bag to get this out there. Let me put some, this is the same thing that we did with the Kiss flowers, except for it's a poinsettia. So with a poinsettia, I'm going to hopefully try to do this where you can see me. You want the alligator mouth where it's, you know, it looks like a mouth. So you're gonna put pressure and let go. So you have a leaf. Then you're going to turn, because what we're going to do is sort of make a Y. So you put pressure, 45-degree angle, and pull. And then we're going to put the last one, put pressure and let go. So we have our Y. And then in between each of those spots, we're going to go put pressure and let go. Put pressure and let go. Put pressure and let go. So there's the bottom of our poinsettia. And I wish I had I don't know where my flower block went to. I have a flower block that I stick when I'm doing flowers like this, that I stick this in, and I have no idea where it is. Okay, so now we're going to take our 352, and in between where those petals are, again, you want your tip to look like a mouth when it's on there. So, but we're going to come up at a little bit higher of an angle. So we're going to put pressure and pull out. 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 So we have our poinsettia. You see that? And in the center there is where I'm going to put the gold, but I can't do that yet. So what I'm going to do, so I don't keep you long, the soap isn't going to take long to make, but I just want to make sure you guys get this. I'm going to do just one more with you. Let me put this up. Okay. It's easier for me to do it when the nail is like that. Okay, so again, we're going to go in a Y. So we're going to put pressure and pull out. Put pressure and pull out. Put pressure and pull out. And then between there, pressure out. Pressure out. And then we take our 352. Gosh, I need to find my flower block. Okay, so again, in between there, put pressure out. God, I hope you guys can see me doing this. Put pressure and out. Put pressure out. Because you sort of want that leaf to, you know, buckle up there. And you want 6 petals on each layer. Because remember when we made the flowers from Kiss? I talked about doing flowers with 2 layers. I like to do my flowers for the most part with 2 different of the same tips. Like if I'm making flower petals, put this up. If I'm making flowers with a rose tip, my bottom layer I'll use a 104, and the top layer I'll use a 102, or depending, you know, a 103 and then maybe a 101 if I even want 3 layers. So I'll bring you back once this gold is set up to show you what I do with that, but I'm going to finish making my flowers and I will be back. Bye-bye. Okay, I tried to get the lighting better because, you know, white on white on white. So I turned the light off behind me. So I don't know. I can't put these back on my flower nail for the moment. So let me start with this one at the bottom. So you see, I'm going to take, I have gold, not yellow. Like I said, most of the time poinsettias are gold. But all I'm going to do is just make, some little stamen in the center here. I usually just do 5. Oh, I need a toothpick. A skewer will work. Because those are a little bit tall there. Just wanna. Okay. Yeah, I should have put them back on the. I'm gonna try. I'm not left-handed, so I don't know how good these are gonna look if I use my left hand so y'all can see. So I'm gonna put my one in the middle first, and then I'll do the ones around. And then I'll try to bring you in just a little bit closer. Oh, I did it again. That one went. Too much pressure there. Can't do that much pressure. I'm sorry if you can hear the hockey game in the background, but I'm making 3 soaps today. I'm being very ambitious. So, okay, one more, and then I'll bring it up close to you so you can, dang it. Well, you know, y'all will get the idea that they're poinsettia. So I like for those little stamen to stick up there. Okay. Actually, let me see if I can bring you guys. Oh, I can't bring you in closer. So, can you see? I hope so. You get the idea, right? Okay. So I'm going to make the soap. In just a second, you'll see me make the soap, and then after that, when the bars are cut, these are going on there with some greenery. All right, I'll see you in a few. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty's Soap Kitchen. Today we're going to make the body of the soap for Last Christmas, which is inspired by the Wham hit, and I do believe that they are in the top 5 of the best-selling Christmas songs of all time with Last Christmas. It is one of my favorite Christmas songs, and this is the soap that we did the poinsettias for. So this is the Isis and Osiris recipe. So in my bucket, I have my oils and my butters, my heavy whipping cream, and my bentonite clay. And in my lye water, I have distilled water, aloe vera juice, sodium hydroxide, salt, and sugar. Oh, I can hear my alarm going off upstairs. Hopefully somebody gets that. I have alarms set on my phone for, I do this block scheduling method that helps me to be more productive. It works really well. So, alright, glasses on, that would be helpful. Alright, Simon, let's get this all blended up. Okay, we're just before emulsification, which is where I want to be, to put our organic Greek yogurt in. And I did it again, guys. I forgot to take it out of the fridge until the last minute. I popped it into the microwave for about 15 seconds, but I'm not sure that helped. Alright, let me get this blended in, and we'll go over the colors. Okay, so I'm going to be using Gold Coast Holiday. Hopefully you can see that. And Evergreen. And I know that there looks like there's a lot of oil in there, and there is. Because I'm going to do a Mica Swirl through this soap. I don't think I've done a Mica Swirl for you guys yet. So when you do a Mica Swirl, one of two things can happen, and they've both happened to me, so I'm speaking from experience. You can put too much mica in your oil and it will dry your soap out. Like the mica will help it to crumble, or the mica will be crumbly in the soap. Or you can add too much oil and your soap is just soft forever. So what I recommend you do if you're going to do a Mica Swirl is to reduce your super fat. Like if you, let's say you use 5% super fat, reduce that to a 3 and then do your Mica Swirl, because then the soap will absorb that extra oil and you'll have, you know, the correct amount of super fat. I super fat my soap at 10%. So what I did, because I'm using two different colors for the Mica Swirl, I reduced my super fat in this batch to 7%. So, all right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make my red the way I make my red, which is with raspberry red mica. This is my favorite way to make red. Y'all probably know that by now about me. If you've been around for a while, if you're new, welcome, welcome. Very glad to have you. Hopefully you stick around. It'd be great to have you part of the Renpet family. And I use some crimson red to darken that raspberry red up. And even better, I use some activated charcoal to really darken that up. Ooh, spilling it everywhere. What are you doing? So we're gonna put some activated charcoal in there. Hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna leave that out just in case. Oh, I forgot to tell you what fragrance we're using. Let me get this stirred in and then, or mixed in, and then I'll tell you what the fragrance is. Okay, look at that beautiful red. All right, we don't need any more activated charcoal. Let me put this up so I don't spill it all over my counter, because if y'all have ever spilled activated charcoal, it is everywhere and it's very hard to get up. So, but this is scented in Christmas Cabernet by Nature's Garden, and it smells amazing. I'll leave the fragrance note in the notes in the description box below. I make a wine soap with actual wine. I use a Merlot to do it. It's called red wine, very appropriate. But this I could not pass up. But look at that color, guys. Look how dark that is. So it's definitely it smells wonderful. Let me put that in there. And I didn't have notes on whether it riced or not, so hopefully we don't have a ricer on us. Got fragrance stuck to the side of my bowl there. Oh, it's definitely accelerating trace, which will be good because we are piping on the top of this soap. I think I told you earlier, or maybe this is before the other videos, but I pipe on most of my Christmas soaps. Yep, that is definitely accelerating. So let me get this in here, and it's heating up. I don't know why I didn't have notes on the fragrance in my batch book. Sometimes I take notes like, you know, crazy, and other times it's like, what are you thinking? All right, so we're gonna do our gold. We're gonna drop it in there. I'm just going to scrape it out. And I'm going to take my hanger tool to this. I think I must have known in the back of my mind that this speeds up. Alright, and I'm going to take my green mica. And we're going to lay that in there. Sorry, this is a pretty fast soap. Usually I bring you guys in closer, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. because we're almost plopping, guys. Alright, so here comes the rest of our red. Well, part of our red, because I'm going to have to use my hanger tool. Looks like, okay, I got to bang this. And see how this mica is on the side like that? That's why you want to lessen your super fat. Okay. We don't want it to turn brown. Alright. And then I'm going to put the rest of it, some more red on top. Let me just clean this up. Doing mica swirls is very, very messy. Look at that, guys. Very, very messy. Okay. Let me bang it again. Okay, I'm going to use a spoon. Sorry, I'm reaching over you. Use a spoon to get some of that mica in there. And make sure that these corners are filled. And not just with mica. And if you have to take some of it out, obviously take it out. Because I want a smooth surface to pipe on. When I made this soap last year, I'm not sure I used that much oil. I mean, I know that in my notebook it says that I only super fatted at 7%, so we'll see how it turns out. Right? There we go. Alright. Alright, let me bang it one more time. Alright, clean the sides up. And I need to straighten the sides because this side over here is sort of caving in. This is one of my newer molds, and this has been doing this to me, where the sides don't lay straight. It's really strange. I can't explain it. And I made a mess everywhere with that green mica, guys. Okay, let me plop this into my piping bag. I'm going to take a skewer really quick and just swirl that. Alright. Alright, piping bag is there. Alright. Yay, we're going to be able to pipe right away. I'm so excited. So yes, this is a big accelerator, not a slight one. But it's going to be so worth it, guys. I can't wait. I want to sing this song, and it's not even Christmas. We're in August, guys. Well, when I'm making this anyway, we're in August. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to scrape any more out of that, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me scrape the plastic off of this. Okay. Oh my goodness, my washcloth is filthy. Alright. And actually, we are going to have to wait to pipe. I have some air holes in my piping bag. That's the best way to get air holes out of your piping bag. Is to just sort of poke at it. Alright. Yeah, we are going to have to wait. But it is heating up, so it's not going to be long. I'm not even sure I'm going to have time to do the dishes. So we will see. Let me wipe my hands off really good. Grab a paper towel. Okay, be back. We are back to pipe. Let me spray this with some alcohol. And I was able to do the dishes. So that was good. Okay. I love this tip. This is an open star tip. This tip is beautiful. This top doesn't need to be all that high. I know those poinsettias that I piped are kind of big, but we have enough room on the bars to be able to put them on there. I'm going to try to get these like where I would cut the bars, but there's no guarantee because I don't have my markings on this. But I am going to, I'm not going to use all the piping. I am going to use some for samples. I just want to put a little bit in here so I can make sure that, I hope my arm isn't in your way too bad, guys. I'm sorry if it is. I want to make sure that can you still see? Okay, good. My arm might be in your way for a minute, but I want to be able to prop up that little, you know, high top we did right there. And yes, I'm on purpose making them a little pokey because our poinsettias are pokey, aren't they? Okay, so this one is getting glitter. Oh, falling. It's getting glitter. Glitter, glitter, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I love super sparkle. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Just stop. Stop, Sulin. Okay, here we go. With the alcohol. Please don't. I hope this doesn't get soda ash. I really do get soda ash so much in the summertime. I'm looking for my sample mold. It must be in the soap room. So, yeah, that's it. Let me bring you in a little bit closer so you can see. And actually, I can just bring it up to you. See? How beautiful. So in 18 to 24 hours, we'll be back to cut it, and then we will put the poinsettias on it. I will see you then. Bye-bye. We are back to cut last Christmas. And, oh, I did tighten my wire. What do you know? This has, see, this is what I was talking about with the mica. I have some air holes right here on the soap, but it's not really going to matter because of what I'm doing to the other side of the soap. And look at my fingers, got mica everywhere. So I'll have to wash my hands when I'm done with this. Get just a little teeny end piece off here. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, okay. All right. Here is our first piece. And I'm just going to cut a few with you guys because we have more to do with this soap and I don't want to keep you guys forever. So I've already made up the batter that I need to attach my poinsettias to this, so you guys don't have to, you know, sit through all of that. So, but at least that's already done. I was going to make these last night, but I made the last two soaps that I needed to make for the holidays, for both Christmas and or winter solstice last night, and by the time I was done cleaning up my kitchen, making the soap, and then cleaning up my kitchen again, it was just so late. I was so tired yesterday. I'm not sure why, but I was. Okay, so, oh, I love the gold in that. Can you see that gold? That's so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to let you go for now, and we'll be back to put the poinsettias on. Okay, guys, we're back to do Last Christmas. You'll have to excuse the noise upstairs because my family is now up. When I started all of this, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it took forever for the piping to set up. But you remember we made the poinsettias for that. So what we're going to do, if you watched the Kiss video, you'll know that in order for me to get this new soap and this older soap to stick together, I like to score. Ooh, I like to score my whatever I'm placing on there, just to make sure that the new soap and the old soap have something to stick to. I really don't need to score the soap. I'm going to anyway, for the sole fact that I just cut it. So I'm going to take my Wilton 366, and when we made the poinsettias, if you remember, we pushed down, pressure, and released. And we push down, pressure, and release. And I can't do this with my left hand, so we're gonna push down, pressure, and release. So hopefully, oh, we're not gonna be able to see those. So we're gonna bring them out just a little bit more. Yes, packaging nightmare. That'll work. And then I'm just gonna press this poinsettia on there. So this is Last Christmas. And I will, again, just like I did with like Kiss and Mr. Blue Sky and that kind of stuff, I'll leave it laying down. Make sure you guys can see. Let me get another poinsettia. We'll do like 3 of them together, and then I'll let you guys go. Well, maybe we'll do just 2. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I am going to score these flowers, and the back of the flowers are still soft, so I don't necessarily, you know, have to do that, but I just like to make sure that they're going to stick. So I'm going to bring these leaves a little bit further out this time. So we're going to press down and let go. Press down, let go. Let me try it with my left hand. Let's see how this looks, guys. Press down, let go. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay, and then we're going to place the poinsettia right there. And that spreads it out just a little bit, but I wanted some greenery. And I also thought about, because I put some in my Wilton 352 tip, I thought about bringing some out like at the top. I think I'm going to do that. I like the way that looks. That way we have some greenery at the top as well. Let me show you this bar. So I brought that. Ooh! Getting stuff all over me because that mica is still not completely dry. So I'm going to press and pull. Put one here, press and pull. But that way I have some smaller foliage as well. So, okay, let's do 3. Let's do one more. Let me wipe my hands off again because I got to touch white flowers. Oh my goodness. Can't wait for the mica to fully soak in. Alright, one more. Let's do this poinsettia. So this one's a little bit smaller. So this one should be... Yeah, I'm filming! They're trying to call me up for breakfast. So I will go up for breakfast after I'm done with this flower. Well, when I'm done with this loaf, anyway. Press and pull. Okay. So I am going to score the poinsettia again. And we're going to place this right here. Can't press down too hard because I don't want to, like I said, the flowers are actually still soft. So I'm going to take my 352, pressure, release. I think that's really the only one we need. So yes, that is Last Christmas. So I will see you guys next week. You guys have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.